Something that I wish I could tell my younger self is what the real trick to feeling proud of yourself is. So when I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of confidence in myself. I was stubborn and shy too. That's always a great combo, right? But in any case, I think I would rely on one or two things to try to get people to like me. One is to be funny. If I was the funny guy, then cool, I would get a good reaction. I liked people like me. And then the other one was to play on my strengths. So I was always really like the arts and stuff came real easy to me. Like I liked to draw a lot. I eventually got into music a lot, and I taught myself like a lot of instruments. And so to be able to make something and see people react to like a performance or a drawing or something like that, it always brought like a really good feeling to me. But the ability to do things that you do not want to do, the ability to be disciplined to do things that you hate doing, like those kinds of things are the things that I think really bring a real sense of confidence in the self. But I was so stubborn that I would either procrastinate the things I didn't want to do, or I would just be afraid of doing the things that I didn't want to do, and thus I would never do them, and I'd find a way to justify them real easily. And so my parents brought me to this country. You can do anything you want as long as you learn how to do it, you're educated. And so I would keep trying to build things on this foundation of like, how can things be turning out this way? Like I'm working so hard on my art. I'm working so hard on the things that I'm passionate about. How can things turn out this way? I feel like I'm pretty likable. I'm a funny, respected, well-intentioned, whatever guy. But there was just so much I wasn't addressing, and it led to a lot of like pain and procrastination and things that just led nowhere. It's real easy, I think, for me to, there are the more common distractions, watching like a freaking YouTube video or playing video games or something like that instead of doing what you're supposed to. But I think the big picture stuff, I would never gain pride in myself because I just never really learned how to do all the things that I was supposed to be doing, but didn't want to do, whether it was because they were hard or because they were going to be scary to face or because it was, bring that lump of anxiety in my throat as I would think about them. But learning to do those things, those building blocks are going to be what helps you do everything in this life. And to be able to overcome that thing that says like, yes, this thing scared me. Yes, this thing was hard, but I actually did it. And now I can have this accomplishment under my belt and keep going forward with a sense of pride in myself. And when you have pride in yourself, you start to gain confidence in yourself because it's like you have the discipline to do whatever it is you want to do in this life. It's not just the things that you're good at, and it's not just the things that will think will make people like you. It's the things that bring a real sense of love for yourself.